Let me in, let me in. God, close it again. By the gods, what the hell kind of storm blusters up like that? 1 minute clear skies and stars, the next... I'll get up in a moment. Just a moment. Catch my breath. Can't believe it. Everything I've survived and the damn weather nearly does me in. Thought I was hallucinating when I saw your lights through the storm. Oh. Where am I? What is this place? A library? Is that like a monastery? Monastery with more books. Got it. Why is there a library in the middle of the mountain pass, and who are you? Fine. I'm getting up first. Closer to the fire? Well, don't mind if I do. Yeah, lend us a hand. Injured? Hell knows. Could be bleeding to death, I can't feel a thing. Hey, now, that's a little forward. I'm grateful for the save, but buy me at least a drink before you try to take my clothes off. Well, that's all the more reason to keep the cloak, thanks very much. Oh, it's not that wet, and look, the snow's steaming right off. All right. God's your bossy. Right. Clasp is over. Here, there's a buckle. Sorry, my fingers aren't quite... All right. You do it. No, if you insist on undressing me, I insist on knowing your name first. Gatekeeper. Somehow I doubt that's the name your parents gave you. Fine. As you will, Gatekeeper. I suppose I can't impose on your hospitality and then make demands. That does feel lighter. No, get up. I can take off my own boots. Please. Gatekeeper, this is not necessary. Yes, I know what frostbite can do to a person, but you don't have to... No. It's alright, all pins and needles. Put my feet in there. No, it's... Oh, it's not too hot. It's perfect. Oh, you don't have to give me your blanket. It's for visitors? Well, if you insist. Are you tucking me in, Gatekeeper? No, I'm not complaining. I've stayed in great houses and fine inns that don't have this level of service. But, speaking of which, I'm a little light on funds. It's free. Well, that's exceptionally kind. Is this a normal service a library provides? Shelter to weary travelers, blankets, and footbaths? Free of charge? No, I can see this is not a normal library. And is that peppermint tea I smell? Oh, thank you. I would take a cup if it's not too much trouble. Oh. Well, I don't stay in great houses and fine inns that often. Only when I'm flush. Or making the right person flush, if you know what I mean. Well, that flush on your cheeks, gatekeeper, I think you do. Thank you. Oh, delicious. Real sugar, isn't it? I thought so. You could say I'm an adventurer. A fixer of problems, a solver of mysteries. A sharp blade through the middle of Gordian knots. My current client asked me to retrieve a certain valuable object, last seen up in the Northlands. Some blessed sword. Willing to bind its magic over to a worthy and willing bearer, ready to swear to use it to uphold justice and the cause of peace. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's not me, no. But I'm happy to go fetch it for the lucky pup they've picked. I guess the chosen one is too busy to go dungeon delving for their own prophesized weapon. Yes, of course I expected danger. Well, when I got there. Didn't think I'd get transformed into the central figurine of my own personal snow globe before I even made it within spitting distance. How far off from the main mountain road am I? The map's up where? Oh. That is a nice mural. And that's not as bad as I feared. Not half as bad. Thank you. I will make a copy in the morning, if you'd happen to have a bit of paper and ink and, well, maybe a pen spare. Oh, you're the best, gatekeeper. That's a pretty recent map up there, isn't it? Got the new borders of Calgears, Lohan, Malvorn. That's your work. You don't say. You're quite the dab hand at geography, gatekeeper. If this innkeeping doesn't work out for you, have you considered a career in cartography? Don't sell yourself short. Frankly, you should be charging for this. You really keep a blanket warming by the fire just for visitors. You must save a lot of freezing travelers from sudden blizzards. You do? This happens often. What do you mean it's not a natural storm? How's a storm not natural? A magic storm. Of course. Let me guess. Leftover from the Mage Wars. Bloody mages. Destroy half the world and still leave their spells kicking up chaos 50 years on. What was the spell for then? Block the mountain pass? It's an attack on the library. Why were mages attacking? Oh. Let me guess what kind of books you have here. I was wondering who'd put a library in the middle of a mountain range. You moved the library? You mean you moved the books? No. No, of course not. The library was being attacked, so you moved the library somewhere safer. Well, right, not you personally, but who's the we that moved the library? Your brothers and sisters who came before, And would these siblings be of the magical variety? No. I wouldn't refuse a mage's hospitality, even if I could. And you've treated me with nothing but kindness since I came through your door. Maybe before I came through the door, haven't you? Your lights that I saw through the storm. I shouldn't have been able to see them so far away, Not through all that snow and ice in the air. A beacon spell? I've been enspelled. No mind magic. Very well. I suppose I have no reason not to believe you. But you've chosen to stay up here. You haven't moved your library back to wherever it started. Are you still hiding from someone? Yes, of course. You are hiding. You wouldn't like the beacon spells. Oh, I see. The storms are centered on the library, so you have to keep it up here until the spell dissipates. Aye. And the beacon's for any unlucky traveler who comes too close to this cursed library. Oh, this is definitely a cursed library. It is so tormented by magically enhanced blizzards that you had to relocate a large building and all its staff up into the remote mountains. Of course this library's cursed. Not all the staff. Gatekeeper, is it just you in here? You're saying they left you up here, all alone, just to look after this place? You're here for the travelers like me. Well, I should damn well hope they left you some of the books at the very least. Unless you cast the curse on this place. No, I didn't think so. And they left you up here to care for their... to care for their mess, then. Sorry, Gatekeeper. I think the day is catching up with me. Take the bed. Well, that's your bed, isn't it? No, it's okay. I think I'll be just fine, tucked into this soft chair. Warm woolly blanket over me. And nice warm sweet tea in my stomach. No, I think I'll just bed down right here. Safe and warm. All cozy like. Sweet little gatekeeper to watch over me. You've done plenty enough for me already. Yes, you are. A sweet, sweet gatekeeper. Keeping travelers safe from the storm. Aye. Well, talk in the morning then. Good night, dear.